day. To this day.
Let me tell you something right goddamn now. This generation, this era done sold they soul to the devil. Somebody share this video, baby. Somebody hit the like button, because this era here, they doomed. See, I come from the real. Somebody hit 1111 in the comments right now if you come from the real era. I want to know where them 70 babies at. I want to know where them 80 babies at. I want to know where the people that come from a real generation of music, real generation of TV shows. Strawberry? Oh, it's more. I got the strawberries and the pineapple tonight, baby.
To this day.
You are watching a master at work.
And this era is doomed.
What?
See, we come from a real generation. A generation of Tupac Shakur. A generation of Pimp C's that'll speak up. A generations of Soldier Slims and Slick Rick the Ruler, LL Cool J. See, we come from an era where we respect legends. And this generation here, they don't respect legends. They don't respect shit if it ain't got no money. This generation has sold they soul to the devil. You can't even talk about them Transformers on here, people that go both ways. You can't talk about that no more.
What?
See, in the era we come from, you can voice your opinion on that. If you went with that, you just went with that. And if they was with that, they had their own coalition. Nowadays, man, they put it all in the cartoons. Nowadays, they put it all in the movies. Nowadays, they putting it in the TV shows. Man, Transformers is everywhere, and them Transformers got more power than men and women. Them Transformers got more power than straight men. You better not say nothing about no Transformer. Somebody that go both ways, August Alsina ass nigga, you can't say nothing about him. Let me tell you something.
Girl.
We come from a generation, man, where we stood on principles. We come from a generation, man, where the worst thing you could be was a snitch, a hoe in the street, a junkie, and a thief. Nowadays, everybody that do that, they lit. They out here lit. They turned up, they glorify, everybody praising them. And you know why, man? Because the people that control the money, they control the narrative. So what they doing is they dangling the money in front of people's faces and make them people do that. You understand me? Make them people feel like, oh, so if I do this, or if I come out as a Transformer ass nigga, I'm gonna get paid, I'm gonna get some attention, I'm gonna get some likes, I'm gonna get some followers, I'm gonna get some views, I'm gonna be in the news, in the media. And guess what? They sell their soul. Even if they really don't like what they doing, they'll sell their soul. Come from a generation, man, where we can do that. I ain't got nothing against the real actual Transformers that was Transformers before the thing to do was become a Transformer. I ain't got nothing against y'all. But it's certain people, man, that's really faking the phone. They ain't on that. They just want some attention. And by the way, I blame Jada Pinkett by August Alsina. She groomed him and she messed his head up. If that's true what he got going on, Jada Pinkett the reason. Y'all gotta put her on the fire like y'all put R. Kelly on the fire. She ain't no different. And Will next. Don't be surprised that Will come out as a Transformer later in life, but he went both ways. I ain't got that. Listen, I don't got nothing to do. I'm telling you right now. Pineapple.
Say another motherfucking word and this shit is over. And I ain't playing, nigga.
It's going down tonight, baby. I want y'all to share this video because this one is a real video. I want to talk about when we grew up in the 80s and the 90s, man, and you had TV shows like Sanford and Son, taught a man how to raise another man with no woman in the house, how to raise them to become something, become a hustler, and they were junk dealers. Remember Sanford and Son? Bob, comment 1111 right now if you remember Sanford and Son. Comment 1111 right now if you remember Sanford and Son. Remember Good Time where we had goddamn a family that ain't had much, but they still had good times. All they had with each other. Remember that? Remember Family Matters, man, little Steve Urkel. Remember Fresh Prince of Bel-Air before Will Smith done went crazy. Remember all these real days, man. Man, we had movies like Juice, Poetic Justice. Remember movies like, man, Boys in the Hood, man. Real movies, man. Remember the Mac.
girl.
The Mac probably was the only pimp movie they had out back in them days. Remember the Mac?
Yeah.
Remember Superfly, the original Superfly, not that new shit that they got going on. I'm talking about the original Superfly movie. Remember that?
Straight up.
See, y'all don't understand the trend. When everybody started snorting the pack back in the 70s, everybody, in the 80s, everybody got on that. See, y'all don't understand what's going on. Them people control the culture and they know that. See, I want you to think about something, right? I'm gonna go back to the show, but I want you to think about if you put a black ants and a red ants in a jar, you put them in the jar right here and just leave them alone, they won't touch, they won't do nothing, they won't kill, they won't fight, they won't do none of that. But the moment that the jar moves, the moment that the jar tilt a little bit, the black ants and the red ants will fight until they kill each other. And guess what? You might say that's evil, you might say why they fighting, but nobody asks who shook the jar. And that's the message of the night. These young cats selling their soul, these young women selling their soul, y'all gotta understand who shook the jar. The slave masters, the ones that control the money, the ones that's issuing out these payments, they control the jar. They shaking the jar. Cause back in the days, man, we had real TV shows. Y'all notice all we got is Love and Hip Hop and the Real House of Wives of Atlanta and LA and all that shit, where they promoting evil and non-spirituality women, talking about how they come up on men.
What?
When we used to grow up on stuff, man, where they taught us how to love each other. You ever think about that? You ever think about how we ain't got no real TV shows? They got a show called Blackish or some shit like that. Ain't nobody watching that shit. Ain't nobody watching that. We need the real TV shows that taught us how to love family, love each other. Told us the real writers, you understand me, that taught us. Martin, remember Martin, man? Remember Martin, he, no matter where he went out with his partners, he came home to Gina. Remember Gina went out with Pam, but she came home to Martin. Nowadays, these women sleeping with sneaky links, creeping out, and that's the thing to do. Remember back in the days, man, when we had rappers like Foxy Brown, you understand me, and Lil' Kim, they probably was the only rappers that rap nasty and all that stuff. But then you had women like Eve. You had women like Eve, man, that were, remember Crime Mob, remember Diamond from Crime Mob, Nook, If You Book, and all that shit. We ain't got none of that in this era here. If you ain't selling coochie on the record, if you ain't rapping that prostitution ass shit they talking about, you ain't gonna blow up. And I'm here to tell you this for a reason, because you got to maintain your soul in this era here. Y'all got to maintain your dignity, your pride. Y'all got to maintain it, because they pushing the agenda. And if you ain't a smart nigga, or if you ain't a smart woman, you gonna bite down and sell your soul too for a little bit of money. You gonna sacrifice your real for a little bit of money. You gonna sacrifice God. You will turn your back on God like Judas did for a little bit of money. Somebody hit that 1111 right now. If you ain't never finna sacrifice your real for some money, you ain't never finna sacrifice your real for some little bit of fame, you ain't finna sacrifice your real for nothing they got going on in that game, because you know that's temporary and my God is eternal. I want you to understand something, baby. We don't got real influencers out here. We don't got real leaders out here. We got leaders that's trying to manipulate and control. We ain't got no leaders out here that's built to inspire people.
To this day.
I want you to think about the rap music. Remember when we were going through a hard time, we could go to Tupac and he'll tell us to keep your head up. And if you was a real street nigga out there selling them packs, you go listen to Scarface or some shit like that. And if you want to love on a woman, you could turn on Genuine and hit the button, DJ. Stop that shit. 9 o'clock, all alone, paging you, wishing you come over my place. After a while, let me know. We could just be talking about the last time. Remember that day there? Y'all pardon me, y'all know I can't goddamn sing, but I goddamn come from that era, baby. Shout, strawberry.
Hell, you don't know what I'm talking about?
We come from a real era.
Yeah!
We come from a real generation where even though R. Kelly might be goddamn stone crazy in real time, in real life. But he taught you when a woman's fed up, it ain't nothing you could do about it. He taught you about 12 play and how to love on a woman in her private places. He taught you that. In this era here, the men are dating women bodies and the women are dating men pockets. Ain't no real love out here. We in the era where if the woman ain't talking about taking something from a man, she ain't no real rapper. We in the era here, man, where the woman ain't talking about how she sleep with different men, she ain't no real rapper. We in the era here where rappers that's 20 years old, 19, 25 years old, dating 56-year-old men. We in the era here where the men date these young ass women in America are proving of that shit because America ran by the devil. Don't you sell your soul. See, we gotta think about the grandmas that was sitting on the porch or the uncles that was sitting on the porch back in the day. We go get some game from our grandma on the porch. She out there smoking a cigarette. She out there drinking her Diet Coke. She out there watching people, the kids play in the street. We'll go talk to grandma. Grandma, how you feel about this here, grandma? What you think about this here? Get some real game from her. Y'all don't notice the new houses, the porch got smaller. You can't even sit on them no more. Ain't no porch. Ain't no chairs on the porch no more. They done took the porch from us, and the porch was where we had our meeting spots with uncle, with daddy, with granddaddy, stepdaddy, mama and daddy was the porch, fool. Remember that? But this the era here, man, where they ain't got none of that. This the era here, man, if you a liar and you got some money, you the biggest on earth. This the era here, man, where if you snitch on a nigga, man, see, back in the days, man, we boycotted snitch, we blackballed snitch, we ain't mess with snitches, man. But in this era here, man, if you told on a nigga and everybody nobody, and if you got some money, you could get yourself back in the game. In the era we come from, it wasn't no teriyaki chicken 69. In the era we come from, man, when you snitch on somebody, man, you good as dead in the street, dog. In the era we come from, ain't nobody was messing with no snitch, ride with them. We didn't even want to be caught around you, bro. You couldn't even call our phone. In this era here, though, these niggas chilling no niggas trying to get back to these women in the streets that don't care nothing about them. These niggas telling on innocent niggas. These niggas snitching and bitching and running around flinching because they can't hold their own. They really ain't real street niggas. We come from the real era of the streets. Straight up. We come from the real era of the streets, man. Somebody type 1111 right now if you come from that era. You come from a common place, what I'm talking about. Because I want to tell you how the entertainment business influenced the world. See, we are influenced by how they dress in the rappers. We influenced by that. We're influenced by talk shows. Love and hip hop pushing the agenda where you take from a man and you come up off his plan. We influenced by that. Look at the abortion rate. It's more baby showers than it is wedding days. It's more baby showers than it is. Every week I look up baby shower. Baby shower. Every week I look up is a baby shower. Every week I look up is a new divorce. Ain't nobody getting married in this era. See, they making real that God stand on in that Bible less attainable. They making it less goddamn attractive because they dangling the money in your face. Girl, you fine, go rap about this. Girl, you fine, go take that body part off and put that there, you go get a man. Not realizing you can't do with that brain. That brain is dead. You can't bring that back to life. Not realizing, yeah, you might change that body, but you can't change that muscle between them legs, baby. And that's got so many miles on it. It done went from here to California to Texas and back to where you stay at. And don't nobody want that. I don't care how much you repost your body, baby. Somebody hit that like button if you understand what I'm saying. They teaching men how to get money, but they ain't teaching men how to pay taxes. They ain't teaching men how to invest their money. They ain't teaching they men, these grown men, how to take care of their family and put their family in position where if they fell off, their family could put them back on. They ain't teaching no real shit in this era.
Who raised you?
We ain't got no everybody bashing everybody in the black community, and we are the top earners in the goddamn world. We the one who run the world. We the one who run the economy. We the one who make up for all the money being spent. They ain't marketing to them white people. They ain't marketing to them goddamn Jewish people. They ain't marketing to them Russian. They ain't marketing to them people. They marketing to us. Bro. And y'all got to wake up and see that. Y'all got to wake up and realize how much power you got. You got power, fool. You right here want to be a hoe. You right here want to be a snitch, a liar, a thief. You right here want to do everything that they doing on TV other than what your mama and your daddy taught you. Your mama and daddy got them. If your mama and daddy dead right now, they flipping over in their grave looking at you, how you carrying on, want to be there. You 60 years old, still trying to act like you 17. What you got going on? You supposed to be a leader. You OGs out here, y'all ain't OG. And that's why them young 12-year-old done killed each other, killed themselves. What a 12-year-old doing? Dying from gun violence. 12 years old. What? This is the generation of the lost where they selling their soul for the devil. Y'all are misleading the youth. We need more leaders. We need more OGs out here, man. Because we come from a real era, and if we don't pour it into this generation, they going to be lost. And this ain't the generation that have no daughters. This ain't no generation that have no sons. See, because I'm going to tell you something. If you was a street nigga and your son a street nigga, you failed as a father. If you was a whore and your daughter a whore, you failed as a mother. Ain't no way your daughter supposed to be in them streets if you came up out them streets. You supposed to change the narrative once you learn some sense. Y'all be right going, she just a child. I had fun too. Break the generational curse. Stop talking about we did this too. Once you know the truth, see the truth, stop believing lies, man. You in denial, man. Your grandma would not go for that. Your mama wasn't going. You snuck out and done that whole shit. Your mama wasn't going for that. That's your problem. Y'all don't see what's going on. They pushing a narrative out here, man. They pushing a narrative by dangling money in your face. And money is just a piece of paper, but it controls grown men and grown women life. It breaks down family households. It breaks down the love because people love the money, and God said you can't love me or love money. You got to pick one, baby, and if you love money, you is that of the enemy, because just like God could bless you, if the enemy know that all you want is some money, he can bless you too, baby. Somebody hit that like button right now if you understand what I'm saying.
Say something else, nigga.
Can't even take your kids to go watch a movie. Buzz Lightyear and the Strange World or whatever that new movie is, got all this stuff in it, the Transformer stuff. Like I said earlier, I ain't got no problem with the Transformers. The actual Transformers that grew up and just wanted to be like that. I respect your decision. I respect your commitment to your people if that's what you want to do. I'm not here to pass judgment on you, but what I do got a problem with is the agenda America are pushing on our kids, man. We ain't even let them grow up and decide. We choosing for them. We ain't let them grow up and pick and choose and soon. We ain't let them do none of that. We got Adam and Steve, not Adam and Eve out here. I grew up around the Flintstones. I grew up around Scooby-Doo. I grew up around the Jetsons. I grew up around the Underdog. I grew up around the Tom and Jerry, not Tom and Larry. I grew up around it, man. If you know somebody hit the like button right now. I want you to think about all the rap music out here. Think about all these young boys out here mumbling, rapping, talking about killing it, and all this stuff. They pushing that drill music. And they ain't even the ones that's doing it. We doing it. The ones that don't got the money these rappers got. I want you to think about the days we grew up in with Tupac, Pimp C. I want you to think about the days, man, Birdman, Cash Money. I want you to think about Master P. I want you to think about the real, true essence of hip-hop when they had the influence and taught men how to really be men and real gangsters, how to take care of each other, man. That was some gangster shit. This era here, man, this ain't no gangsters, man. Y'all got these rappers out here painting their fingernails, wearing the skin-tight jeans with the yeast infection in them. Y'all got the men out here carrying purses, and you got to go in your purse to get some money. What the women gonna do? Y'all men are turning to women. The women are when they got their CDL license. They truck drivers now. Women done took over the men job. Women driving for Amazon, women driving for FedEx, women doing everything in the field because the niggas ain't real. Somebody hit that like button right now if y'all see that out here where the women doing more men than the men is. Bro. Because I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it. We got to stop that. We got to change the narrative on our people. Y'all gotta understand, these white people, they pay us to entertain them. If they ain't need entertainment, it wouldn't really be no rich niggas. Cause think about it, right? A nigga wake up in his mind when he young and think to get rich, the only way you gonna get rich is to throw a football and run a football, right? And if you ain't gonna do that, you better pick up a mic and rap and sing. And if you ain't gonna do that, you better walk down the runway and be a model. On Instagram, nobody think about being a lawyer. Nobody think about being a doctor, a real estate, a realtor. Nobody think about being an investor. Nobody think about buying a football team. Nobody think about owning a rap label, something like that. They don't think about that. They think about, man, the only way I'm gonna come up out this ghetto and get my mama out these streets is I got to pick up a mic and shake my ass. The only way I'm gonna ever come up out these streets, I gotta be able to throw a football and catch one too, or shoot one in the basketball hole. They telling these niggas, shut up and dribble. That's what they tell, shut up and dribble. Y'all right here talking about, I'm gonna vote for him and vote for this one and vote for that. He telling your own people, shut up and dribble, nigga. You still a nigga. Somebody share this video, baby. Pineapple.
You are watching a master at work.
We ain't got no more real essence in us, man. The movies used to teach us stuff, man. Remember when you was young? Who on here right now? Somebody hit the like button, comment below if this was you. Just say me. When you was young, you used to have to go sneak in your mama room and go get her nasty tape when she was at work. And watch the nasty tape and get you a little bottle of lotion and find out what to do with that little Wayne you got down there. Or that little jukebox. Remember when you were young and you had to figure that out? And we had the cassette players, the VHS players and all that? In this era here, man, I want you to think about this. These kids, they don't have them nasty tape that mama and daddy had. They got the internet. All they got to do is go on Instagram. And it's soft on Instagram. They all over Instagram mimicking what to do. Now, I want you to think about if you was 8 years old or 7 years old or 12 years old and you exposed to all this too early, and it make your mind wonder because as a child, you want to be grown, you want to be big so you could do what you want to do. So just think about being exposed to this so early. That creates depression later in life. Because you a child, now you're sneaking. Now you putting other girls up. Girl, I seen this. Girl, you need to see that. Then the whole classroom on that. Now they skipping school. They don't want to learn because they hot coochie. It's them hot little niggas. They wang. They can't keep their wang and they pay. They don't even know what they doing. They don't even know what to do. So let's go to the other household.
Who raised you?
Now, I ain't racist. And I don't talk about black and white, but I want you to think about this. The white people ain't teaching their kids that they are. The average rich white man do not let their daughter or their son have social media until they 16 years old. But in the black community, to pacify your ears, take this tablet. Take this phone. Get out my face. Go in your room. So while you send them in their room, you know what they doing? They going on Instagram. They scrolling. And they figuring out what to do with that little hole down there. And they figuring out what to do with that little mushroom tip down there. They figuring the things out and they mumbling. And guess what? Everybody see them. These kids get on the internet and they see a transformer got 1 million followers and they only got 132 followers. They say, you know what? I want to be a transformer now. Because that's going to get me some attention. Remember, the new thing is attention, not money. Everybody's seeking out for attention. They ain't seeking out for the money. Women are trade their happy household for some attention. Women would trade their household, trade everything they work for some attention. Even if they get it from their hub and they want the attention from the village, they don't care about the king. Y'all got to make sure y'all understand this. If you got a child that's depressed right now, got mad anxiety, anxious, all this type of stuff, it's because they exposed to stuff too early and they gonna wind up in their 20s looking like they 50 years old. They ain't gonna look like you. See, you fine. You looking good. You doing your things. Your daughter ain't gonna look like you. You know why? Because she gonna be stressed out because she was exposed to things too early. Take that tablet. Take that goddamn phone. Y'all be talking about, oh, they need to go get you a black phone from Walmart. put a little calling card on that shit, and no apps. And I don't care if they dislike you, they hate you, they be mad at you. Let me tell you something, dog. That's the one. Monday through goddamn Friday, they have that black phone at school. The little calling card phone. No apps. Cause guess what? When you ain't got no apps, you gotta read, you gotta research, you gotta do something else to have fun. And back in the days, we played with each other. Remember throw up tackle? When we played You're It, the nastiest game we had was spin the bottle. Now they got all these challenges. We didn't even have challenges when we was kids, man. We grew up in the real era, man. Somebody comment 1111 if you know something about the real era, baby. Strawberry?
Y'all know what I talk about when I say these things. Y'all people too. I don't have to explain what's understood, man. You know what I mean by that.
I come from a real era. I come from a generation where we ain't sell our soul for no money. I come from a real generation of music. That's why I pull this real shit out of me. That's why it's so real, because I come from it. I used to sell it. I come from them 80s. I come from them 80s, man, where when we grew up into the 90s, we knew what to do with it because we was 10 years old when things started shifting. And believe it or not, the realest era that we ever had was the 90s of music, of TV, of black entertainment. The realest era that we ever had was the 90s. That's when we had Michael Jordan. Think about it, Mike Tyson. Yeah, think about them 90s now. I ain't taking nothing from you 80s and you 70s that was old enough to understand, but them 90s, that hit different. We had Tupac. We had Bill Clinton, I think, in them 90s. I think that was. We had we had the real era, man, in them 90s. And we ain't never gonna get that back, but we got to bring it back. You got to pour your soul into your kids. I don't care about being friends with your kids. Listen, this is all about the next generation. Raise your kids. Y'all got these rap niggas painting their fingernails talking about they gangsters. Y'all got these rap niggas out here wearing weird dresses on album covers and got murder charges. Y'all got these rappers going backwards when God done bless you with an opportunity to live your dream. And you around here want to go to prison, fool. And y'all glorifying niggas in prison like that's somewhere to be, where nigga gotta tell you when to get up out the bed and go shower and shave. They gotta tell you when to get on the phone time. They gotta tell you when to eat. And y'all praise these niggas like they smart. Man, them niggas ain't smart, them niggas foolish. Cause the real niggas in my era never got caught for the shit they did. But y'all praising these rappers for going to prison. Free him. Then when he get free, y'all wanna see him die. This the era we come from. This era is celebrating Satan. This the era of Baphomet. This the era of ball. All they want to do is ball, because ball control the money. This the era here, man, where Satan got his army and he's so busy. That's why he ain't been messing with you. You notice your life ain't going good. You know why? Because he ain't talking to your child. He talking to your cousin and them that's worshiping him. They worshiping the money, fool. They ain't on the shit that you want. We come from a real era of music. We come from a real era of entertainment where the real shit entertained us, man. Where men wore their pants up on their ass. We wore Dickies and Kangos, man. Yeah, and them New York niggas, they wore Timberlands, man, and blue jeans with the golf shirt. The wife beater, they call it. Yeah, we grew up in the real era, man, where DMX prayed on the albums and shit like that. We listened to the prayer because we didn't want to hear what the preacher was saying. So we'll go play DMX prayer, but they done took DMX from us. They gave him a pipe and he died. They took Tupac from us in Las Vegas. I believe the street is Cobalt Street. They took Tupac from us. They took Biggie from us. They taking all this, and these young niggas, they dying in their 18, 19s, and 20s before they 25. You ain't supposed to die, bruh. You dying before your age of 25. Y'all around here just giving up on life. Y'all overdosing. Look at all these, look at Aaron Carter. And all these people dying, man. I forget Mac Miller or whatever his name. Think about all these people that dying from overdosing because they giving up on life with the money. So if you worshiping the devil to get some money and these niggas dying with the money, what they got to tell you? The money don't buy happiness. The money don't buy peace. The money can't buy salvation. That come from God. And that come from within. So before you get the money, make sure you correct the enemy within. Because we all got a demon within. We all got an enemy within. We got to get that out, baby. Because that's the only way you're going to get true happiness. Because this era here is worshiping the devil. This era here is lost. This era here is doomed. This era here, man, is worshiping a whole nother source than what you were. You went to church on Sunday. These niggas going to the club on Sunday. We only went to the club on a Friday, maybe a Saturday. These niggas in the club every goddamn night. These women getting their body done. Back in the day, the women got their breasts done and all that. These women is sacrificing. They dying on the table trying to get it done, trying to compete. And they ain't even getting it done for the niggas because they can't take their attention once they get it done. They getting it done for their friend now. They getting it done because she got it done. I want my body to look like her. They taking the pictures to the doctor, say, make me look like her. Make me look like Kim Kardashian. Make me look like this one. You in competition with people that's suffering from stuff you suffering from too. They just ain't doing a better job than hiding it. I come from a real era. I come from the OJs where they smile in your face all the time. They want to take your place. Them backstabbers. I come from the Isley Brothers, Atlantis. I come from the real era of Marvin Gaye, baby. I come from the real era of music, Soul Child. I come from the real era, man, where you had to know somebody. Somebody comment 1111 or type the artist that was your favorite artist when you grew up. Man, we'll even go back and say Pretty Ricky. Where they was teaching you about how to love on a woman and stuff like that. That's about where it stopped at for me. Because this era here, they lost. They so lost. And it's sad. It's sad. Somebody comment right now if you agree with what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The only one we knew about back in the day, I think, was RuPaul. That was the one, the only Transformer we knew about. Nowadays, everybody a Transformer. Matter of fact, football players coming out as Transformers. And I ain't got nothing wrong against all these people coming out if that's what they want to do. But we got to really address the elephant in the room. Just make sure it's something you want to do. Don't try to make everybody do it. Because I realize what they doing. They ain't got enough food. They ain't got enough food to feed everybody. And we keep having babies and babies and babies. So if they stunt the reproduction organs by making you go be Transformers, guess what? They could save food for their people. They keep selling your ass McDonald's and Burger King. They poisoning you. And you don't even see it. Y'all got to wake up and realize and use wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man, what God giving you. Because this is the last this is the last day. This is the last opportunity to get right with God. And the older you get in this area here, you got to get closer to God. Because it's the last opportunity. This generation here, they ain't going to heaven. If you a father right now, you got a daughter out there, get in her life, man. I'm going to tell y'all a little secret of mine. I love my kids, I love my daughters, but I got 3 daughters. It ain't just brick rap. I got 3 daughters, but 2 of them are not in my household. And I cannot do nothing about that. Me and the mama, we raise our kids different. I ain't got nothing against the mama. That's on her, how she want to raise her kids. But I got to a point, man, where I had to distance myself from my kids because I was fighting and fighting and fighting. I'm teaching the kids blue, and she over there teaching the kids the sky orange. I'm teaching the kids the sky blue, and she said, and everything I say right is wrong because y'all know how the story go. But guess what? I fell back for a reason. I fell back because you know why? I had to choose me because I started getting health conditions. Y'all seen that time I was in a hospital where I had a slight little heart attack? Y'all think about that, man. Your kids will get the best of you if you love your kids too. Sometimes you got to love yourself. Sometimes the most hurtful part about being a parent is stepping back and saying, you know what? I done told this little hard-headed mother. I'm going to sit back and let life teach her. And that's what I did. I ain't turned my back on my kids, but I did what God did. I gave them the cold shoulder. Because guess what? You're not going to rebel and disrespect me. You're not going to play me. Because I had you. You ain't make me. Sometimes you got to do, somebody hit that like button right now if you're a father and you understand. I love kids and I love my kids for sure. But one thing I'm not finna do is sit there and let a child control me and play me and manipulate me just because they my child. I come from a hard upbringing, and I'm gonna make it hard for my kids so they can understand when it get easy, it ain't gonna stay easy. Yeah! Start putting silver spoons in your kids' mouth. Start making them work hard for that goddamn gold fork. They wanna eat, make them work for it. Make them earn a gift. Instead of just blessing them because y'all in competition with other parents. Teach them. Because these kids growing up, got them 5 or 6 years old, you got them walking around with Louis Vuitton shoes and they sweating the kids at school wearing the goddamn Payless shoes and the Amazon shoes. But you got them wearing Louis Vuitton, they don't even respect you. They think they better than you because kids is recording and recalling. So if you spoil your child, you spare a rod, you got to deal with that and train up a child in the way you want it to go and never depart from that. That's one thing I like about Ruffin's Remodeling. He trained his kids up. He up there raising his kid. I respect that. LaVonda Rain, she raised her kid. Maria Owen raised her kid. Listen, raise your kids, because this era here, this ain't the era to have no child. I'm telling you right now, if you got a child, good luck with that boy, because they gonna have it hard with the agenda being pushed. They already got a program coming out the womb. Ain't no more pacifiers being sold in the store. It's a tablet now. And they'll give you ever notice your phone service will hit you on the text message say you get a free tablet if you come in today. Because they know what's going to go on that tablet. It's the internet. And if you get into that, your internet get controlled and got them oppressed and manipulated by their system. So they'll give you that. Because that's just a tool they use to get inside you. Stop letting them control you. I come from a real era. This era here, they worshiping the devil. This era here, they serving the false god. This era here, they serving false prophets. I come from a real era. I come from a real generation. Somebody comment below if you come from where I come from, and that's why you rocking with Nino Brown. You rock with the real. Somebody comment below if you come from the era of Tupac Shakur. Somebody comment below if you come from the era of Pimp C. Somebody comment below if you come from the era of 8 Ball and MJG. Somebody comment below if you come from that era of Young Jeezy, the real era. Somebody comment below if the only rappers you knew that wore jewelry back in the days. You understand me? All that jewelry was Birdman and Cash Money Records. Before that, it wasn't people doing. Then you had Slick Rick and Mr. T. But that's about it. Nowadays, all these niggas can't even rap, but they go put on a bunch of jewelry and y'all call them real rappers. Just because they got money and jewelry, they dangle it all in your face. And I want y'all to understand something. These rappers ain't really rich and they ain't really real. I want you to look at Fetty Wap. Fetty Wap in prison right now looking at 5-6 years. Why Fetty Wap music still on the radio, but he looking at 5 or 6 years for selling drugs? Because you know why? When COVID came out, it exposed that a lot of rappers, because if you go look at them scams and them PPP loan scams, most of the rappers jumped on that first because they ain't got the money y'all think they got. They ain't got no money, but y'all glorifying them niggas because the labels make them look good to reel y'all in. Stop doing that. It ain't real. Real is real, fake is everywhere. And I stand on what the fuck I believe in. Y'all got to stop that. I come from that real generation, y'all. I ain't doing what they doing. I ain't going. I'm standing on what I stand on because when you really don't pay, but it ain't supposed to pay today, baby. This ain't nothing but a life insurance policy for my kids. Because what I'm saying ain't going to resonate in my life. It's going to resonate in my death. And I understand that and I appreciate that and I respect that. Because many call few chosen, baby. And you chosen. That's why you on here. Somebody hit that like button right now. Shout to Jonte Scott. Shout to Yvette Newberry in the comments. I see you. Shout to Travis on here. What's up with you, Travis? Shout to LaVonda Rainey. Shout to King B on here. What's up with you, Maria Owens? I see you, baby. Love you, baby. Shout to Mimi on here. What's up with you, Mimi? Shout out to all my real ones always showing love and donating and showing love, man, cash shopping and always supporting that real. We need supporters, man. If you can, continue to support the movement because real people need real support. The fake ain't gonna get you nothing and the fake ones get rich quick and the real is the people that really ain't got shit. And it's hard, but it's all good. You got to do it the hard because God ain't come here with a whole lot of money. Jesus ain't come here with a whole lot of money. Jesus came here with that real shit. Jesus came with that power to heal shit. Jesus came with that power to build shit. And he flipped over the tables about that money. He didn't care about that money. He stood on what God's word was. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to my channel. Y'all make sure y'all share this video if y'all represent what I represent, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button right now. Y'all make sure y'all comment below where you're from. Y'all make sure y'all go watch my new movie, Sideways Collection. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to my channel, youtube.com/NinoBrown305. Y'all make sure y'all, man, go download my new album, 1111 by Nino Brown, man. It's on Apple Music, Spotify, iTunes, all that, Google Play. 1111, the number's 11-11, Nino Brown. I need everybody to go download that album because I'm spitting some real shit on them. I need everybody to go to Tubi and watch my new movie with LaVonda, Rainey, Ron, Julian Van, and many more to name, baby. It's called Sideways Collection, shot to Broadway. I need everybody on here, man, when you get a chance, man, to go to WeTheBusiness.com, get you a crown, a pair of these shades, support the movement. I need everybody on here when you get a chance, become a member of We The Business. Go to MrProblemSolver.net and sign up and become a member. I got something special that I'm planning 2023 for my members. I couldn't do it this year. They had some came out called the monkeypox that disappeared, but that scared the hell out of me because I ain't want to walk around with no goddamn month. People think I got them hurt. That's NBA Youngboy got. I don't want nothing to do with that. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to my channel. Y'all make sure y'all like this video. Strawberry.
You are watching a master at work.
Thank you so much for watching. God bless y'all. We The Business.
Green.